Well, we have been sending our drone up all week to give you an idea of just how bad the damage is across the Seneca area hit by that EF3 tornado. And it will take months, folks, for people to clean up. Some might not even be able to rebuild. You just don't know until you get an idea of what all is lost with insurance and, of course, FEMA. But I'll tell you one thing, this community is coming together like no other. It's really neat to see these neighbors helping each other out. Fox Carolina's Amber Worthy is live in the Utica area, and this is one of the hardest hit areas. And, you know, Amber, it's unreal to look behind you. That tree is huge and just knocked over.
Yes, unreal for a tree of this size to be uprooted, but neighbors tell me they're just grateful that it fell in the direction that it did, because otherwise people would have been hurt in this area of Utica. But what is great to see is that earlier in the week they said that the tree limbs were stretched into the street, but now the street is clear, and that's thanks to people driving around just asking how they can help.
I had trees blown down, windows blown out. Yeah, a lot of this debris in my yard. And
you couldn't really see Nancy's home much from the street at first, but as volunteers pulled the tree limbs away, Nancy was one step closer to clearing this tree off of her roof. She hadn't called for help, but the help just showed up when she needed it the most.
a lot of people have been volunteering, coming by, offering water and food, and ice and help, and I appreciate it very much. They're phenomenal. Very blessed to have that. Very blessed.
A neighbor from a few blocks over shared that same sentiment.
I'm blessed.
He says after looking at all the damage, he's blessed that he and his neighbors are alive.
The noise was so intense, Amber. It was unreal. I couldn't hear myself call my animal's name out of my own mouth.
Community organizations gathered down the road to make sure that everyone had food and fuel to begin to rebuild their lives.
This is a challenged community from a social and an economic standpoint when there's not a tornado that comes and tears it up. These folks, a lot of them don't have jobs, a lot of them don't have a lot of money, and guess what? Now they don't have houses or food either. They've got to have some help.
Smile, keep my head up, and thank God every day.
Now, under this tree was one of the neighbors' 2016 Altima, and people were helping him to get the tree off of his car so that he could salvage what he could from inside of that car. Reporting live in Utica, I'm Amber Worthy for Fox Carolina, the 4 o'clock news.